What's up guys, and welcome back to another video by me, Barrow on Tour. Yes, we're back with the 13th episode of the Barrow career mode. As you can see, we are closing in on the January transfer window. But another 3 games for you in today's episode. Then we got Port Vale, Grimsby Town and Burton of Albion in the Emirates FA Cup. So January is going to be a busy month for us, but at the minute we are sitting in second in the division with just 1 point between second and third. So we do need to get a win here against Port Vale, which hopefully we can do that going into this game. But yeah, before we do that, if you haven't already, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Be highly appreciated as we are closing in on 180 subscribers, so it'd be massively appreciated if we could get there. So let's get into the first game against Port Vale. 2 messages here from I'm selling a few players. I've added James Jones to the transfer list, Isaac Edwards also to the loan list because of his rating. He probably won't get game time, and I'm going to say a loan is probably his best option. I'm trying to start get rid of Courtney Baker or Charleston. I don't really want to use him this season. We've got backup, and I'm going to sell James Jones because rating probably will get played much. But yeah, we are going to attend this press conference for this game at the Progress and Solicitor Stadium, taking on Port Vale in the Sky Bet League 2. It's going to be a tough test, but hopefully we can get the W. So the question is, you're off to a flyer this season. Can your squad take you up? I want us to keep going. Definitely, 100%. I want us to definitely keep going. Unbeaten. So can you... So that is the press conference over and done with. So let's get into this game then against Port Vale at the Progress and Solicitor Stadium. Second taking on third. He will come out victorious. So I like their lineup then. I'm going to change it. I'm going to take Caribbean out just to get him a bit of a rest. Give Taylor the run out. Even Biggins to run out even. But yeah, I think that is our side that will go into the game. But their lineup then is Brown, Mills, Greg S. Smith, Fitzpatrick, Burgess, Joyce, Whitehead, Worrell, Robinson, and May for the Bluebirds. Then it's Dixon, Barry, Platt, Mago, Inkler, Gazelles, Biggin, Highcastle, Vigorous, Ricky J. Jones, and Josh K. So let's get into the game then at the Progress and Solicitor Stadium. It's going to be a tough test, but hopefully we do come out victorious. Gazelles. But yeah, we are closing into the January transfer window. I don't know how much we'll have at the minute. We've got like 500k to spend, so it'd probably buy like a loan deal or something like that, or a free agent. But you guys can let me know some signing suggestions in the comments. But there he is, Ricky J. Jones, the EFL League top goal scorer with 23 goals. So the Progress and Solicitor Stadium then, Holker Street, is Barrow taking on Port Vale. It's going to be a tough test. Barrow do get to kick off this game with Ricky J. Jones to kick off. So Highcastle plays it out wide towards Brad Barry. Brad Barry now goes back to Platt. Good bit of football here for the Bluebirds. Delpino, Mago, Inkler, K, Ricky J. Jones coming forward now for Barrow. Ricky J. Jones is running forward. Go on, Ricky. He's just stopped on the edge of the box. He's just carried on running, man. Could have just carried on running, but he's gone wide. And that is Barrow 0, Port Vale 0. Still remains inside 2 minutes. Brown now hoofing it up towards Danny Whitehead now to Worrell. Mills. Theo Robertson coming forward. Sees a run there of Burgess. Whitehead looks out wide there to Mayu. And Mayu now coming forward. Plays the ball out wide to Fitzpatrick into the back post. And Theo Robertson arrives at the back post for Port Vale to tap it in at the back of the net to make it Barrow 0, Port Vale 1. 5 minutes in, and Barrow do go 1-0 down with a great cross there from Fitzpatrick. No one to close Fitzpatrick from the cross, and then no one at the back post to Platt closed him down, but really not good defending. And that is Barrow 0, Port Vale 1. Theo Robertson with a goal. We go again, we keep our heads up and we go again into the game. Barry tries to look down the line and maybe they're good. Barry throws it into Highcastle. Highcastle now goes back to Platt. Platt into Del Pino Mago. Del Pino Mago now coming forward. Goes into Gazelles. Gazelles now Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now coming forward. He needing the support. Ricky J. Jones, that's going to be a foul there for the Bluebirds. 9 minutes in, a free kick, 30 yards out. I'm not going to take the opportunity to shoot. To Gazelles, plays it short to Biggins. Back to Gazelles. Good bit of football here. Gazelles. Oh, good defending there by Burgess. Robinson into a Mayu. Burgess. Joyce. Whitehead. Theo Robertson taken out, foul there by Platt on the Port Vale player. 12 minutes in, it still remains Barrow 0, Port Vale 1. Port Vale do coming forward here with Theo Robertson. Good defending though by Platt. Del Pino Mago wins it, goes back to Dixon, back to Del Pino Mago. Barry. Alan Vigorous coming forward. The young Frenchman Smith goes in for a dirty challenge there. It's not even going to get booked. Should be a yellow, to be fair. It's the last man. Highcastle into Biggins. Biggins now coming forward. Go on Harrison. Biggins, show us what you're made of. Barry. Highcastle. Brad Barry. Gazelles. Biggins. Ricky J. Jones is needing the support. No, he's just getting surrounded by Port Vale players. Whitehead. Theo Robertson. Burgess looks for a great ball there into Amayu. Amayu's in behind one-on-one with it. Well, not really one-on-one. Platt there intercepted. And he looks to go down the line into Highcastle. Highcastle now keeps it in. Looks to go down the line to Wild and Vigorous now. Amayu advantage played there for Port Vale. Burgess. Looks to go in. Dixon. 21 minutes in, it is Barrow 0, Port Vale 1. Port Vale chance here. Amayu plays it in. Robertson, good block there by Del Pino Mago. Now Gazelles into Harrison Biggins. Harrison Biggins now sees to run a Josh Kay. Josh Kay now coming forward for the Bluebirds. Cuts inside. He's got Biggins there. Goes into Ricky J. Jones. Oh, bad pass. There is an opportunity for us to come back into this game. Robinson. Good defending there by Del Pino Mago. Robinson still got it though. Joyce. Back to Theo Robertson. Into Burgess. Good defending there by Matty Platt. In the Bluebird defence. Hardcastle coming forward now. Into Biggins. Biggins now. Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones is going forward. He's seeing the gaps. He's just cutting inside. Takes a shot. Smith there. Good defending. Whitehead. Worrell. Robinson. Inclair. Into Biggins. Gazelles. Ricky J. Jones. Highcastle. Ricky J. Jones now coming forward. Go on, Ricky. Into Highcastle, takes a shot on the edge of the box. Worrell. Gregor. Into Joyce. Now plays it forward. Theo Robertson. Whitehead. Gone out. Highcastle getting into the butt then for that foul on the Mayu before. It was a long play before he actually got awarded that yellow card. Gazelles into Biggins. Looks to go out wide there. Alan Vigorous into Ricky J. Jones. Good bit of football here for Barrow. Ricky J. Jones now. Gregor still going. Oh, Ricky J. Jones, man. Barrow not really having a good game here, to be fair, with like isolating in the front three. Burgess. Good defending there by Platt. Highcastle. Ricky J. Jones. Great over top ball there into Josh Kay. Josh Kay now going forward. Gregor, good defending. Could have just released it earlier. in my opinion, but he didn't really have anyone in the box. Whitehead, good over top ball there. Theo Robertson, he's got either a Mayu at the back post. Theo Robertson still got it for Port Vale. Goes into Worrell. Worrell plays it in there to Danny Whitehead. Joe Dixon comes out with a great save. That was a bit risky from Inclair going back. Gazelles now. Highcastle. Ricky J. Jones. Harrison Biggins still going forward. Cuts back. Goes into Highcastle. Highcastle now cuts back. Gazelles. Still got it. Christopher Gazelles. Goes back to Platt. Even Mago now. Now Gazelles. Biggins. Highcastle. Into Ricky J. Jones. Turn. Ricky J. Jones is in. Good save there by Brown. And it's going to go out for a corner at Barrow. Last chance of the half, to be fair. Gazelles whipped it in towards Del Pano. Mago Smith gets it on the net. Platt. Unlucky. Still Platt. Joyce then. Worrell. Into Theo Robertson. 1 minute left of the half. And it still remains Barrow 0. Port Vale 1. Joyce. Into Fitzpatrick. Del Pano Mago. And that is half time. Going into break then. It is Barrow 0. Port Vale 1. Not the best half you wanted to see from Barrow so far this season. It's not been the best half, but hopefully this half can change and we come back into the game and turn out victorious. Joyce now. Whitehead. Looks for a great ball out wide there to Worrell. Whitehead. Into Joyce. Now Theo Robertson. Theo Robertson's turns now. Looks out wide there to May. Dixon forced to make a good save. Gazelles turns. Plays in to Harrison Biggins. Harrison Biggins now. Still going forward. Goes back there to Del Pino Mago into Harrison Biggins. Now Gazelles. Ricky J. Jones. Alan Vigorous. Into Ricky J. Jones. Smith there. Good challenge. 50 minutes in. Still remains 1-0 Port Vale. Highcastle now. Vigorous looks for Harrison Biggins. Harrison Biggins sees the run of Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones is in behind and he puts Barrow right back into the game to make that Barrow 1, Port Vale 2. Good finish there from Ricky J. Jones, who goes and celebrates with the home fans. And that is his 24th goal of the season to make it Barrow 1, Port Vale 1. Come on. Just getting bullied off the ball there by the number 14, but he keeps his strength. And that is Barrow 1, Port Vale 1. Theo Robertson. Oh, Mayu. Where is the defence? And Mayu's in. And he scores to make it Port Vale 2, Barrow 1. There was no fun defence there. It's not been good. 58 minutes in, it is Barrow 1 at Port Vale 2. So Port Vale coming forward there with Theo Robertson. Theo Robertson now. Theo Robertson whips it into the back post, heads away there by Cuzzy and Clare, falls to Christopher Gazelles. Now Harrison Biggins coming forward now. It's still Barrow 1, Port Vale 2 now. Josh Kay. Unlucky. Worrell. Into the Danny Whitehead. Danny Whitehead looks for a great ball there for Worrell. Goes back to Whitehead. Back to Worrell. Chance here for Port Vale. Worrell whips it in towards the back post. Brad Barry going to clear it away. Not properly though. Joyce. Whitehead. Still coming forward. Danny Whitehead for Port Vale. Chance here. Platt there. Good block. Worrell comes off to replace by McCurdy in for Port Vale. Corner was whipped in. Mills there. Dixon with a save. Gazelles. Into Inkler. Inkler looks for a great ball there into Josh Kay. Josh Kay now coming forward. Oh, unlucky. McCurdy. Mills. Good. So Danny Whitehead comes off. We're going to make a substitution ourselves. And we're going to bring off Gazelles for Harrison Biggins. And then switch him for Biggins. And then we're going to bring on Luke James to replace Ricky J. Jones. 69 minutes in. It's still Barrow 1. Port Vale 2. So, yeah, Gazelles comes off to replace by Gribbin, and Ricky J. Jones comes off to replace by Luke James. Biggins. Luke James goes forward. Go on, Luke. Sees the run of Gribbin. Gribbin shoots. Brown there with a save. Corner whips in. 20 minutes left. It's Barrow 1, Port Vale 2. It's nothing really else has come from this half for Barrow. Gregor looks for the ball out wide. It's going to go out for a Barrow throw-in. Inkler now with a throw-in. Goes into Kay. Oh, Mills there turns. Cologne goes down the line into McCurdy. Port Vale now have got an opportunity. McCurdy going forward. McCurdy whips it in towards Burgess. Dixon there with a save. Joyce. Cologne. Robinson takes shot. Dixon there with a save. Rolls it out there. Biggins. Gribbin. Looks for a ball out wide there to Hardcastle now. Alan Vigorous coming forward, the young Frenchman. Alan Vigorous whips it in towards Luke James. It's just over the bar. That was probably our best chance of the half, to be fair, at the minute. Cullen comes on to replace Theo Robertson for Port Vale. 79 minutes in. Fitzpatrick. Burgess, Cullen now looks for a great ball out wide into McCurdy. McCurdy now still going forward. Harry McCurdy, I think his name is, from Carlisle. And Dixon there with a save. It's going to be a corner. 9 minutes plus stoppage time left for the first game of the episode against Port Vale, and it is Barrow 2, Port Vale 1. Inkler. Cologne comes forward into McCurdy. McCurdy now whips it in. Ameyu, good save. Dixon. Ameyu. Joyce. Looks for a ball out wide there. Into McCurdy. McCurdy now. Into Mills. Mills. Into Cullen. Chance here for Port Vale. Whips it in. Dixon punches it away. 2 minutes left. Mills. Cologne. Into Mills. Whips it into the back post. Ameyu whips it in. Biggins. Vigorous. Oh, come on. Fitzpatrick. Burgess. Cullen. Burgess. Into Cullen. Last minute. It's going to be a defeat here. Mayu coming forward. Mayu drills it across to the front post. Cologne. And that is the end of the game. It finished Barrow 1, Port Vale 2. It was a really, really difficult match to try and find the point out of that. But yeah, post-match interview then. Let's see what the reporters have to say. So yeah, let's see what these questions are then. Barrow taking on Port Vale, 2-1 at Port Vale. It finished. So Barrow have finally tasted defeat for the first time in a very long time. Do you reflect? It's been a great belief, I'm going to say, for this probably. Yeah, Port Vale are just behind you in the table, etc, etc. It's so tight. So tight in the table. Was this a significant defeat? I'm going to say we look to go forward. And our Port Vale just better team than you. You learn by your seatbacks. And that's the end of that then. So next match then we got Grimsby Town, which probably I'm going to sim. We are now into 4th place, so that's like semi-final playoff position thingy, blah, blah. So they're in 12th. We are going to sim this game then. Same lineup is Dixon, Barry, Platt, Mago, Inclair, Gazelles, Gribbin, Highcastle, Vigorous, Jones, and okay, their lineup then is McNaughton, Noble, Waterfield, Pollock, Hope, Wright, Morton. A 2-2 draw, so we're dropping points. We are dropping a bit of points, but we need to start picking it up. But final match then we got Burton or Albion in the Emirates FA Cup. This is going to be a really, really tough game against a League One side. Half of our team is tired, but yes, just Joe Dixon's finished his sweeper keeper plan. So if you whatever you want me to do on him now, leave in the comments. But yeah, we got a game here against Burton Albion. We got a message as well, 2 messages from Gribbin and Josh Leos. Sorry, boss. I need you to say fit. Josh Leos, you're still in connection with the squad. You are still in the connection. So yeah, we got our next match then against. We got a loan offer here, a loan to buy offer for Isaac Edwards. We're going to try and turn it into just a loan option for 2 years. Next match then we got Burton Albion, and now we are into the January transfer window, and a few players have gone. They've gone out on loan and returned back from their loan, but with their former club, like Jaden Reed, Harrison Biggins, Dimitri C leaves out on loan, and a youth academy player, and I don't really know what to do with him. I might just remove him. I know he's got a decent potential, but yeah, as we are into the January transfer window now, we do need to try and find some new faces to help us get promoted into League One. Maybe a loan offer, because we don't really have much money. But that's our lineup then. It is Dixon. So it was Dixon, Barry, Del Pino, Mago, Platt, Inclair, Gazelles, Gribbin, Hardcastle, Alan Vigorous, Ricky J. Jones, and Josh K. Let's get straight into this game then. Taking on Burton Albion and in the FA Cup, and hopefully we do come out on top and get all 3. Well, not get all 3 points, but you get what I mean. Get the 3 point. We'll get the thing to go through to the next round. So yeah, it is then Burton Albion taking on Barrow AFC in the Sky Bet League in the Emirates FA Cup. It's going to be a tough test, but hopefully we do come out on top and progress to the next round, as I really want to go on a cup run with one of our teams. I really want to go on a cup run. So Ricky J. Jones coming forward here for Barrow. Unlucky O'Toole into Rolls. Now plays a brilliant ball there to Hemmings. Hemmings now Gallagher. Barry into Dixon. Dixon now into Del Pino Mago. Del Pino Mago now Brad Barry into Lewis Highcastle. Lewis Highcastle now Alan Vigorous. Good bit of football here for Barrow. Vigorous into Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin now coming forward. Looks for a ball out wide there to Josh Kay. Chance here for Barrow. Josh Kay. Oh, Brayford. Powell. Rolls into Powell, into Edwards. Edwards now to Powell. Powell now looks out wide there to Brayford. Offside there for a ball playing through. Still remains 0-0. Good start though for the boys. Really, really good start. Okay, Ricky J. Jones. She's the runner. Callum Gribbin O'Toole. Good defending. Rolls. Puts the ball forward there to Gallagher. Gallagher now sees Hemmings in behind. Burton Albion now. Hemmings goes back to Powell. Good ball out wide there to Lawless. Lawless now goes back to Brayford into Powell. Powell now chance. Whips it in. Dixon, good save. Good save, lad. Hardcastle. Gallagher. Into Rolls. Into Hemmings. Hemmings now to Powell. Powell got a chance here. Powell takes a shot. He dinks over the keeper. It's cleared off the line though by Matty Platt. Hemmings then again he shoots. And that is the goal. That takes the lead inside 14 minutes. Is Barrow 0, Burton Albion 1. Hemmings with a goal. Not a good start. But let's keep it up and we move. We move. So Barry coming forward here. Hardcastle. Into Gribbin. Gribbin now. Ricky J. Jones. Inclay. Gazelles. Into Gribbin. Taking out their free kick. Free kick to Barrow. So free kick here. Gazelle's just going to play it short there to Hardcastle. Back to, not even Gales. Gribbin. Hardcastle. Back to Gribbin. Good bit of football here. Gribbin now got an opportunity. Drags it back. He sees the runner. Ricky J. Jones in behind. Takes a shot. O'Hara there with a save. O'Toole clears it. He's picked it up. And he's going to play it down the line. So they're coming forward here. Burton Albion. Lawless. Still going forward. Lawless now. Whips in. Platt there gets his other net. Chance for the back post. Gallagher goes inside. Powell takes a shot and it's 2-0. 2-0 Burton Albion. It's 2-0 Burton Albion. Vigorous. Gribbin. Hardcastle. Gribbin. Into Rolls. Rolls now. Going forward. Barry. Still going forward here. Barry sees the runner Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now. Go on. Ricky J. Jones. Into Gribbin. Gribbin takes a shot. He gets us back into the league. Callum Gribbin makes it Barrow 1. Burton Albion 2. Come on. Come on. That's more like it. Back in the game. Back into the game. Callum Gribbin with the shot. Gallagher. Rolls. Edwards. Advantage played. Rolls now. Hemmings. Powell. Chance here. Burton Albion. Powell there. Good save there by Dixon. Still remains Barrow. Barrow 1. Burton Albion 2. Gazelles. Into Gribbin. Into Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now. Chance there. Oh, Daniel. Good challenge. Edwards into Rolls. Good. Lawless there, heads it, just gone wide. Still remains Barrow 1, Burton Albion 2. Barry now goes forward. Hardcastle into Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now, Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin now goes back out wide there. Hardcastle sees the run of Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now goes forward. Go on, Vigorous. He cuts inside, and that is a penalty. Penalty to Barrow. Penalty to Barrow. Gazelle steps up for the penalty. Takes a shot, saved there by O'Hara. It was saved. 37 minutes in. Barrow 1, Burton Albion 2. Hopefully we can come back into it. We need another goal to come back into it. O'Hara, who's it up there, rolls into Hemmings. Hemmings now. Into Rolls. Rolls now. Chance here. The Burton Albion rolls in behind. Dixon comes out. Gathers it. Dixon. Into Platt. Chance here. Ricky J. Jones. Go on. Ricky J. Jones. Back there to Gazelles. Chance here, Gazelles. He's going in. Gazelles take a shot, and that's 2-2. Just before half time. Come on. Christopher Gazelles. My man. Can have my children. Barrow 2, Burton Albion 2. Beautiful scenes. Edwards goes out wide there. Into Lawless, coming forward now. For Burton Albion. Lawless. Still going forward. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Lawless has whipped it in. Clears away there by Gazelles. Gribbin. Gallagher. Edwards. Into Daniel. Whips it in. Platt there, good defending. Powell. Into Edwards. Gallagher. Good. And that is half time then. Going into break. 2-2. Second half has kicked off then. Come on, let's keep it up. We don't wanna go into a replay. We wanna keep this as we wanna keep fighting for the points. Well, for the win, obviously, to book ourselves in the next round. Hemmings. Into Powell. Powell now. Brayford plays a brilliant ball there forward to Lawless. Lawless whips it in. Platt there clears it away. Paul to Rolls. To the back post. Dixon there. Good save. Good save. Gazelles. Gribbin. Into Hardcastle. Hardcastle now goes forward. Sees the run of Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now is in. Go on, Ricky. Take the shot. 3-2. We're in the lead. Come on. That is what we like to see. Ricky J. Jones makes it. Barrow 3. Burton Albion 2. Beautiful scenes. We're in the league. Ricky J. Jones with a goalie. Obviously, he's going to find the goal. He's obviously got to score. Ricky J. Jones knows the back of the net. He's got to score. Like, you just cannot let Ricky J. Jones not score. You have to let Ricky J. Jones score. I mean it, you have to. And Burton will be making a substitution there. Number 22 goes off to replace. I think that's like the number. I don't even know. It'll come up. But yeah, Barrow 3, Burton Albion 2. 51 minutes into the game. Come on. Rolls comes forward, so they bring Yearman on to replace Gallagher. Burton Albion. Oh, brilliant! Ball out wide. Lawless. Platt there. Powell. Edwards into Yearman even. Now Hemmings. Rolls. Chance here. Plays it out wide there to Lawless. Lawless now. Brayford whips it into the back post. Barry clears it away. Edwards. Rolls. Gazelles. Out wide there into Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now is coming forward. Sees the running Ricky J. Jones. Goretzka moving to Liverpool from Bayern Munich. Strange signing for them, but it is what. It's decent. So Edwards is on the ball now for Burton Albion. Puts it in there to Rolls. Rolls now has gone out wide into Behrman. Into Hemmings. It's 3-all. He could be offside. Yes, he is offside. Platt. Highcastle. Into Gazelles. Gribbin. Oh, unlucky. O'Toole. Rolls now. Into Behrman. Platt there, good defending. Into Barry. Highcastle. Into Gribbin. Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones still going forward. He's got people on it. He still battles. And he takes a shot. A nice Barrow 4. Burton Albion 2. Things you and back, dude. And back. Love to see. 2 goals for Ricky J. Jones. Substitutions then. James is coming on to replace Ricky J. Jones. Powell into Rolls. Puts a brilliant ball out wide there into them, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. So they're making another substitution. Can we get this win? Quinn comes on to replace Powell. James now into Hardcastle. Hardcastle into James. Quinn. Rolls. Plays forward into Quinn. Takes shot. Dixon there with a save. Cleared away there by Barry. Barry into Hardcastle. Hardcastle now goes into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin now sees the run of Luke James. Luke James now goes out wide into Josh Kay. Josh Kay now. Luke James into Gribbin. Gribbin looks for a ball out wide there. Alan Vigorous is offside. Chance here. Evan Quinn. 15 minutes left. Chance there. He's in behind Behrman. Behrman's there. He takes a shot in the near post. Dixon there. Forced to make a great save. forced to make a brilliant save. Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now breaking here. Going the young Frenchman into Lou James. Lou James now going forward. He's skimming through. He's running through. Lou James take the shot. A nice 5-2. Things doing back. Love to see. That should be a result there for the Bluebirds to progress into the next round. Lou James with his second goal in the FA Cup. Beautiful. Evans going forward. Still moving forward now. Into Rolls. Now Quinn. Into Rolls. Chance here for Burton Albion. Good defending there by Patrick Brough. Edwards. Ball played forward into Lawless. Lawless now plays it across into Rolls. Still Pino Mago there with a save. 84th minute in is Barrow 5. Burton Albion 2. Edwards now. Which is into the back post. O'Toole there. Into Gribbin. Del Pino Mago now needs to clear it away. Lou James now. Just fake shots. Trying to just like create some space. Goes down the line there at Inkler. Inkler now into Josh Kay. Trying to beat his men. Brayford. Gazelles, Inkler, brilliant ball down the line there into Josh Kay. Josh Kay now. Last 2 minutes for stoppage time. It still remains Barrow 5, Burton Albion 2. What a performance it has been for the Bluebirds. Still Pino Mago into Gazelles, Gribbin, Rose now into Quinn, Verman into Evans. Brilliant ball out wide. Takes it down there by Lawless. Lawless now. Evans, brilliant ball in there into Quinn. It's 5-4, 5-3 even. Brilliant chance there for Burton Albion to make it Barrow 5, Burton Albion 3 with 2 minutes to spare. Josh Kay then into Gazelles, Gribbin into Lou James. Lou James now, chance here. Lou James still going forward. Gribbin. Gribbin now, chance. Gribbin, chance. Whips it in. Edwards. And that is blown. And we progress to the next round of the Emirates FA Cup. It finished Barrow 5, Burton Albion 3. What a performance. 2 goals for Ricky J. Jones. He should get man of the match. Post-match interview then. Let's see what they have to say. Brilliant. I couldn't ask anything.
Some questions regarding the match.
So are you happy with how competitive the headlines after today's will be all about Jones with his... I couldn't have asked more from Ricky J. Jones in that game. I really couldn't. A slow start. It took a while for the game to come. And that is the end of that. So, in the next episode, so yeah, we are into the January transfer window. If you have got any transfer signings, you know what to do. Drop them in the comments. And also, if you have enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be highly appreciated. I'll see you in the next